Hello everybody and welcome back to Muja Prepper Channel. Okay, first of all, a little disclaimer, this channel may not be for everyone. I'm gonna share some things in this video, some spiritual things that a lot of you guys may not like. But I'm not here to win a popularity contest, I'm here to just tell the truth. Okay, so don't shoot the messenger. Someone had asked me about Jesus. Well, let's go back to the beginning. The beginning. The oldest recorded history is the Sumerian tablets. Now, the Sumerians were a very advanced culture, okay? They were not stupid. They find all kinds of relics and things from them. They live like in modern day Iraq. And well, it's a no-brainer as to why there was a war there and why a lot of their things were smashed up and broken. Now, the Sumerian tablets is the original of the Bible. The Bible is plagiarized off of the Sumerian tablets. You'll find in the Sumerian tablets about Adam. You'll hear about Noah, called Gilgamesh. It's all the same stories. They have these reliefs, okay? And they have images of what a lot of people would recognize as Jesus, except his name is Enlil. And then you have his brother Enki, which is Satan. This is not the first religion that has Jesus and Satan being brothers. Talk to your Mormon friends. That's what their religion says too. They have just about every story that you've got in the Bible is going to be in the Sumerian tablets. These, I don't want to call them gods and goddesses because they're not. But these Anunnaki, it translates to those who came from above. They are extraterrestrials. And you'll see also in their reliefs that are made, carved out of stone, they have like, it looks like a one-person helicopter. I mean, they have it all. And if you look in the Bible, the book of Ezekiel and Jeremiah, even, when they were in the desert for 40 days with Moses, read it and you're going to see that it is some kind of craft. Another interesting part is that these Anunnakis come from a planet called Nibiru, which is called Planet X, which is, now I'm dabbling in conspiracy theories. Well, this is history, okay? This is what was written in history. Supposedly, Nibiru orbits our Earth and or our solar system or whatever. And every 2,000 to 3,000 years, Nibiru is close enough to Earth. If you look in the Bible, every 2,000 to 3,000 years, there is an appearance of the Lord. Honestly, think about it. What is the coincidence? And we're at that part again. Now, you can go and research this. I'm just giving you the Cliff Notes version of it. But go look online. Go look at Anunnaki. Go look at Nibiru. But if you really want to freak out, go do a search on two suns, especially within this past year, especially within the last few months. There are two suns being seen in the sky all over the world. Now, bring it back to modern day. Look at all the technology we have. We went from horse and buggy to space shuttles within less than a century. Southwest Prepper had a video out today about it. about UFOs and Trump and everything else. Do you really think we got smart overnight? Do you really think all of a sudden the light bulb came on? Look at how people lived back in the 1800s. They did not have machines. Well, I think they had the printing press and maybe the cotton gin. Look at your phone. When I was a teenager, a cell phone was sci-fi. Captain Kirk had a flip phone that William Shatner himself said was made out of 2 pieces of wood and some hinges. That was something we could dream about. That was not reality. Now take a look at your teenagers. They have social media channels. They have an entire recording studio in the palm of their hand. I studied communications. I remember when an editing site was an entire room, when your audio tower was bigger than a bookshelf. This stuff did not exist when I went to college. I had to get a degree to do what YouTubers are doing right now. All of a sudden, humanity got smart. I don't think so. I think someone gave us a cheat sheet. Now, let's go back to Trump and Space Force. What is Space Force? Why do we need a branch of military for outer space? And what is with NASA disclosing that there are vehicles out there that are not human-made? What does it sound like to you? A very euphemistic way of disclosure. I lived out in the Southwest. I saw all kinds of crazy stuff in the sky at night. I would have on apps that would show me which were airplanes. And there was still crazy stuff going on in the sky. I saw things move the way aircraft does not move. But then that's just me, Muja Prepper. But go look online, you're going to find the same stuff. Now, this whole Anunnaki thing, they supposedly had a fight on their planet. They screwed it up, something like nuclear. And they need gold to stabilize their atmosphere. So every 2,000 to 3,000 years when we cross paths in this vast universe, they come and get our gold. In the Old Testament, what did the Bible God want? Gold. The Ark of the Covenant, gold. The vessels, gold. Everything was gold. Nobody knows where the Ark is. They probably took it. Look at the book of Revelations. The streets are paved in gold. Why would you pave your streets in gold? Do you know the kind of potholes you'd have? Gold is a very soft material, but their streets are paved in gold. And if we want to go into the book of Revelations, a new Jerusalem comes down from the heavens. And it's not just like a city. It's like a building. It has 12 levels. And it's made out of gems. Look at your New Agers. What are they doing? They're always collecting gems and crystals. The breastplate that the priests used in the Old Testament had gems and crystals. So if you start putting 2 and 2 together, you see that we've been played. Now, unfortunately, I come from many generations of Satanists, and I refuse to be a Satanist. I tried being a Christian for a while, for a long time, most of my life, really. And then I realized paganism. We don't have a doomsday scenario in paganism because life is eternal. The world is eternal. The universe is eternal. But, and I know that the Satanism in my family goes at least 4 generations back. And these people are just crazy. They are batshit crazy. They want Satan, I can't help but laugh, to take power. Then you got the other side, the Christians. They want Jesus to take power. You know, Jesus is not so sweet. Look at the Old Testament. Look at circumcision. The Anunnakis did that because they did not have foreskins and they wanted their followers to look like them. Go watch a Jewish circumcision video. They're all over YouTube. And listen to the blood-curdling noise and sounds and screams and gasps from a newborn 8-day-old baby boy. No anesthesia. Nothing. About maybe 30 seconds into the ritual, the baby passes out and is unresponsive. Do you want to tell me that that's what you're worshiping as a Christian? A God that used to require that almost killed Moses for that? Take a look at all the blood animal sacrifices. Take a look at the cross, suicide. And then take a look at all the martyrs. Why do they need all that blood? If he's God, why does he need all this blood? Life is in the blood. It's blood magic. Go study witchcraft. And I say the most powerful magic is love. Love is the highest force. So really take a look at what's going on. So all these crazy politicians and Hollywood elite that all come from satanic bloodlines. Did you know that like Brad Pitt and Obama are cousins? And that the Bushes go back to royalty in England? Go watch my other channel, Exposing Human Trafficking, where the names are named of all the people that were there when they did a horrible thing to me, trying to get me to be one of them. Now, the world is not going to end, okay? But these two people are going to try their hardest to make it end. The Satanists and the Christians fighting over what? Because what's happened is they have Satanists pretending to be Christians. And I've named those also on my channel, Exposing Human Trafficking. And what they're doing is dividing everyone. And I don't want to sound like a hippie, but just, you don't have a dog in that fight, okay? Don't fall into the trap. So I hope you can go and look up these things that I mentioned. I'm not going to go into depth because if you're not going to believe me, whatever, go find it for yourself. That's how I found this all out. I started studying. And the Bible says study to show yourself approved, doesn't it? So go study it. Go find out why there's 2 suns in the sky. Go find out why there's a space force. Think about it. Ask yourself these questions. And I'll leave you with one last note. Christians will fight for Christmas. Yet the Bible says don't bring in a tree and decorate it with gold and silver. Do not celebrate the way the pagans do. Christmas is actually pagan. And it was given to us by the gods and goddesses so that we could rest from a long year of agriculture and not get depressed with the shorter days and the colder nights, so that we could enjoy our food that we had worked for and share it with our friends and loved ones. You know, ask yourself, all this Frosty the Snowman, that's all pagan. Santa Claus, pagan. Go study Germanic history and customs. But Christians will fight to celebrate Christmas, right? Because that's what the God and Goddess gave us. And the more you start looking and the more you start seeing, the more you'll start understanding. So I hope this helps. Prep spiritually. Spend some time meditating. The Bible says to meditate. Really meditate and look at everything. And you're going to see what is really going on with these crazies and their attempts to dominate the world and destroy America. All right, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. You know, if this channel is not for you, I can understand. If I lose viewers, I really don't care. I'm here to say the truth. You know, if you have any questions, comment below. Any comments, comment below. Any ideas, comment below. And if you liked it, go ahead and share. All right, until next time.